Hey everyone, welcome to week 7, covering training and development this week. Career development, mentoring, all those power words we hear around that subject. Looking forward to it. Just a reminder about the Instructor Hangout videos like this one. I'm going to post something weekly. It's either going to be our live Hangout video that you need to either attend or watch, or watch the post that I'll make. And usually these posts are going to be 5 to 10 minutes because I do respect your time. As we're meeting every other week. It is a requirement that you watch that Hangout, okay? I understand as we're meeting only every other week, I'll post something on a weekly basis. And watching these recordings or attending allows you to say yes on your self-assessment. So I've just noticed a few of the video clips I've posted, they've had some views, but not enough to show that all of you from the class or most of you are watching that. So just wanted to send a message out on that, okay? Great job on the doohickeys paper. I've been impressed with this batch of papers for paper number 1. Everybody in general was very organized. Everybody had great length on their paper. You followed good formatting. You had great solutions. You had great thinking going on. And so that was exciting for me to see that you're thinking about these HR principles that we're covering. Okay, just a few items for the group. Remember that each paper focuses on topic areas that we've discussed in previous weeks. And so that's the design of it. You're not going to, have solutions in the paper number 2 about leadership or teamwork. You're going to have the topics that we cover in those weeks. So we had some that, and this is common, we always have a couple papers that have topics that we haven't covered yet, which is good because you're thinking about it. But it's better to cover the topics we've already studied so you have extra resources. And then just a thought about your implementation on your solutions. If I'm a CEO or a vice president or whoever you're presenting this to, I want to know what the cost benefit is going to be of these solutions. What kind of resources is it going to demand? Is it going to work? Is it proven? Why is this going to be helpful? Why are you thinking this way? What's it going to solve for? The more you can show that kind of thinking, the more supported your arguments will be. So. Looking at training and development, this is a model for training that I developed just as a visual aid for kind of how I view the process. So when we're training, when we're teaching a lesson or whatever it might be, really we often focus on the how. But what we forget to do is first is the what. We focus on outcomes. Because of this lesson we want this result. So based on outcomes, we develop content that is relevant to the needs of our audience, okay? And based on our audience, we have a delivery method or a how that is engaging, links to learning styles, and then we want to analyze and evaluate and assess our efforts to see if we met our outcomes. Okay, so you can do that through surveying, follow-up, whatever it might be. And if we're training, if we want to be effective, this should be what our focus is and what our framework is. What's the Lord's expectation? How does He view our development? Of course, companies want to provide development opportunities. We want to have an environment where people can grow, but the Lord works through the individual as well. Section 107. Wherefore now let every man learn his duty and act in the office in which he is appointed in all diligence. Verily I say, men should be anxiously engaged in a good cause, and do many things of their own free will, and bring to pass much righteousness. As we act, as we learn our duty, we're going to grow. And then we can develop other people and support them in their efforts to become anxiously engaged and act in their duty. So this week we will be talking about training and development. We're reading about the mentoring program. That is pretty fascinating, so let me know what you think about that. Look forward to discussing that together. And talking about career development. Career development, especially with the millennial generation that we always hear about, people want to know that there's a path to move forward, that there's development opportunities, there's advancement opportunities. We've got to pave that path and find people that are going to take it. So think about development this week. Look forward to discussing that and wanted to share these thoughts with you. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. Send me an email. I do definitely try to respond within 24 hours. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. I saw some of that in the feedback. Shoot